I went to a soccer game yesterday, right? What
You
was I saying?
saw
popped up
Messi
on TV.
What happened?
No, he popped up on
I
TV.
popped up on TV. You know,
that's it.
It was Monday and I was drunk.
Speaking of, okay, hold on. You like in the middle of the
Me or
night
him?
yesterday. No,
Oh,
Steve.
him.
What I do?
You
SOS?
sent a message, SOS, and we're like,
Yeah.
"What's up?"
Yeah.
I'm
Nothing.
drunk.
I was walking back to my car. I haggled a lady for a $7 hot dog.
Proud of that.
Hell yeah, that's the cheapest hot dog I'll get.
Wait, that's where you talked it down to?
She was selling it for 13, and I was like, "I'll give you 7." She was like, "Oh,
Hell no.
She hit me with the mijo. She was like, "Mijo, I can't." I was like, "Well, then I guess I'll go home hungry." And she's like,
Hey,
"Okay." She's like, "Pati siete." I was like, "Yes."
you're taking this woman's
He's so
money.
I know he's so proud of himself.
But then
Look
I
at him.
convinced three of my friends to buy a hot dog too, so it made up.
Did they buy them for 13 or 7?
No, they bought them for 7.
You suck, dude. You
Hell
suck.
nah. He's over
He's
your
gonna
shit.
be my. He's gonna be my cheeks. Oh.
I was trying to remind him about that big booty Brazilian dude you were plowing.
I don't think he wants to talk about it on here.
Oh,
So he did talk about it on there.
Did he? I seriously don't
Like-
remember.
episode 20 or some shit like that.
Oh, like forever ago.
And honestly, Richard might have been the one that Richard edited down, to be honest, because that was like that week was
Oh
like
yeah, that week was crazy.
yeah, there was that one. Then there was a worker at some store or something.
That was all that in the same week. I forgot you had a wild
If I
one.
remember right. Yeah. If you guys want
You know
the lore,
what?
watch our other episodes.
The guy,
Find it.
he said, "Oh, well, let me fuck it."
My God.
And the guy was like, "You digging in me?"
Sick.
Speaking of
Call
which,
back.
happy last week of Pride.
It's been so chaotic that Pride wasn't even like on my mind.
You know what the
Hey,
sad part is?
I've been too worried about.
Oh wait, no, you're right.
What's the
Never mind.
sad part?
Never mind. Never mind. I thought I was counting wrong. I thought this was gonna come out like literally 2 days after June ends.
Nope.
No, that's it.
This is before June ends. But
Okay.
then I got my birthday, so it's like
don't count.
yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't.
Richard, introduce us.
Okay. Hello and
Son
welcome
of a
back
bitch.
to what? Welcome back to the podcast. Heard from a friend. We are your three favorite idiots. My name is Richard. That's Lee, and that's Steve. It's a little late, and I'm not gonna lie. I started feeling it within like the last 15 minutes. I was like, oh
What,
fuck.
being eepy?
A little bit.
I turned on ASMR.
I turn on my
Not
AC.
to like not to go to sleep, but to like that's just kind of my like routine is whenever it gets like later in the night, I'll play games and maybe I'll like have ASMR on in the background or something else. I don't know. Depends. So I was like, oh, I should not do this. So I put on something else, I think. I was gonna watch a 50 Shades of Grey first time reaction to dads. So I thought that'd be kind of funny. See how
Dude.
dads react to 50 Shades of Grey.
Like they're co-dads or like
No, they're just two
Oh.
friends that are dads.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a cool channel.
In what scene do they kiss?
They don't. I've watched these guys react to a couple stuff now. They love Dune. So I think that was
Everybody
the
loves
reaction
Dune, dude.
that was the reaction that I was like, hell yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I tried watching a reaction to Bridesmaids because I don't know if you guys have seen the movie
No.
Bridesmaids.
I have-
That movie is funny. That movie is some funny shit.
It's
But I'm watching these two like white girls, and one is like the fact that the movie's rated R makes her uncomfortable. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this or if I'm gonna be like annoyed by this chick's reactions to like raunchy humor.
It's always been
And
weird
it's
to
not
me
even that bad.
how like people get uncomfortable. Smack the shit, my mic. Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
They get so uncomfortable. They're like, I can't watch this. Oh my god! It's like, shut up, Bethany.
That's Lee with gore.
What?
It's like, shut the
I
fuck
said that's
up,
you with gore
Bethany.
or horror.
No,
Am I wrong?
I don't think he's
One more
squeamish about
time?
that.
I said that's you, Lee, with horror. or suspense.
Yeah, but my thing is more like I feel like I react to the content, but like in the most what's the word, like average kind of reaction, I guess.
Sure.
Like it's like, oh, scary thing. Guy is scared of scary thing. Reacts in scared way. This one is like comedy. Inappropriate comedy is upset or uncomfortable with the inappropriate side of it. I'm like, okay, that's weird. It's like it's just one facet of it, and it's not even like the whole point. That
it's like the buzzkill of like,
yeah, and it's a comedy, so it's like cool. You think the funny stuff is like not that funny, or you're like just the reaction is dead. It's like a deadpan reaction. I'm like, this isn't entertaining. This is annoying. So stop watching.
Stupid Karen.
She was a white girl. I don't know if her name was Karen though, but I would not be surprised.
I think that's just people who like grow up really fucking sheltered, or
Bethany's and Brad's of the world.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm just like the people who grow up in, I'm gonna say like Midwest, because I'm just like, it's always some motherfucker from like I don't know, Bama or what's it called, like Minnesota, whatever, where I just feel like they're so basic. Am I wrong? Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, like the people who just hug trees?
I don't mean to offend. No, it's just people who are like so basic, in the sense of like they have nothing else or no interest outside of like whatever is popular.
It's like, you know, people who think tahini is hot, spicy.
Well, no, that's a whole different thing.
A lot of tahini can lead to spice.
That's just like salty.
It is hella salty.
It is. Well, yeah, I feel like all things like that are salty, but
I mean like somebody who like a Visco girl type of thing, but like super, you know, you're super basic. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I think I was watching a TikTok, and you know those TikToks where guys go around on like a campus or some shit, and they start asking people, oh, what is your current favorite song or whatever, and people tell, like, obviously they'll say their songs, and sometimes it's so unexpected. Like, it's something that's very kind of niche-ish, as in like, you know, you have to be in the scene to kind of know it, like some reggae shit or whatever. But then there's other ones where it's just like, you can automatically tell what they're going to say just based off of how they're dressed, and they come up. He's like the Visco White Girls is like some Taylor Swift song, or like the Jock Dudes or whatever, just say, name some
Kendrick, Drake, yeah. No, but I hear you. Yes, I feel like because the area, no offense to anyone that is in the Midwest or Midwest, Mideast,
not the Mideast.
There isn't like, well, I feel like there isn't like a lot going on.
There's a lot happening in the Middle East.
Well, there should be a Mideast, because it's like there's like West, Midwest. Like,
we've been over this. I've told you.
There's no way Michigan should be. I don't think Michigan should be considered East when there's New York and like Philadelphia and stuff like that. So Rhode Island.
I told you,
Florida.
There's the Midwest, which is like obviously like you're saying, Minnesota and all that shit. But and then there's the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean, I know where the middle. Yeah.
That's out there.
That's why there's no such thing as a Mideast over here, because
but
we're not separating the country. Like
we should call it the Mideast, and obviously leave the Middle East called the Middle East.
Or how about we just call it middle states,
Middle America,
they're all in the middle. Yeah,
Middle America.
We push Middle America outside.
Okay, but then we have two floating parts.
Good. We don't need to pay taxes, dude.
Okay. Yeah, that's what fixes it.
So
yeah, I just feel like they're bored.
Trump.
I feel like there's not a lot going on over there in the middle of the Americas. I feel like I think that's why bullying is almost way worse in the middle of nowhere, because they're just so bored. There's nothing else to do. There's like nothing to keep idle hands busy. So they just fuck around, you know. They get into no good.
What do you want to do? I don't know. You want to go fuck in the cornfields again? Why not?
No,
Oh.
let's go bully. Let's
Why
go bully the
not,
new
Wyatt?
kid.
Bully what? They don't
Why
bully in the
not,
Midwest.
Wyatt?
They
Yeah,
don't
they do.
No, they don't, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do. Bro, you
Yeah.
seen those fucking videos of like kids that are bully somebody to the
Yeah.
point where they just actually
bring a
fucking kill
shank.
them? Yeah. It's like,
Well, like, yeah, both sides of that. They either take it into their own hands or they take
middle
it
America
into their
shit.
own hands. Yeah.
that's middle America shit. I saw a video.
I feel
The
like that's
other day-
also where most of the school shootings happen. Sounds fucked up, but I feel like that's true.
It is. You know, I just found out that the elementary
I don't
school
know.
in Texas is officially like closed.
Which one?
The
The
one that
one
had
where
the
the cops
shooting.
were late or like
They
didn't
weren't
want to go
late,
in.
They just were standing outside.
Yeah, they didn't want to go in.
Yeah. In
That's
Texas,
closed?
it's like officially abandoned.
I'm not surprised.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
I mean, children
it's fucked
died.
up, but it's like realistically, who the fuck wants to go back in?
Yeah.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the cops in that area are going to react like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, no. I would not take the chance.
Wait,
I
so
was thinking about it.
it's
I would not-
abandoned,
Mhm.
right? They
Yeah.
didn't demolish it.
It's fenced up right now, like completely. It's like boarded up
I
and
can't.
fenced up.
Well, I don't know.
And
It's different for
they have
every state.
patrols. They have patrols around it all the time. But I
Okay.
think
I was gonna
I'm pretty
say,
sure it'll get demolished.
Whenever anything gets like abandoned over here, it takes forever for that motherfucker to
Oh,
get
yeah,
teared
that's 'cause
down.
we don't have funding for it.
we have
So
funds, but we just don't want to use
we
it.
have the funds. We just
Realistically, we
don't
could
got the drive.
spend the money for it. We just like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is gonna go there?
Why do I
That
have
was-
to spend my tax dollars? This is what we hear all the
Facts,
time.
though. I was asking if it was still there because I remember seeing a video. It's like exploring. I think it's California's abandoned hospital or some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, the insane asylum.
I don't know if it was an insane asylum.
The LA one?
Oh,
I think so.
That got
Yeah.
demolished. That's gone.
There's
Oh, it's still there.
There's the main one, that one, and
The
then
general
there's one
hospital,
out.
right?
I guess so.
I
I don't
think
know.
it's near the VA, if I remember right, isn't it?
Yeah, I was born in the general hospital of LA. But I think the hospital's
Yeah,
gone.
you could tell.
All right.
Yeah, it's still there. It's the Linda Vista Community Hospital.
Remember, you're a choice.
Uh-huh.
And not
What?
your choice.
What just happened?
Hmm.
Huh?
No, I was never mind.
What is it?
This guy flourishes
I fr-
more in June.
Flourishes or just
Like a butterfly. I cocoon and then I blossom.
From ant
And then I
life.
become a butterfly. Yeah, I'll take that. He get wings.
Yeah, he does. In gay.
Okay. A bug can't be
beautiful
gay,
little
Steve.
bug.
Oh, yeah? Well, according to society, he is.
wait, who?
The caterpillar from Bug's Life.
Oh. Wait, according
I
to
don't-
society, what? He's gay?
He's gay.
Apparently, dude.
Oh. Well,
I don't
good
know
for
how.
him, dude. I don't know either.
why.
Mm.
Yeah.
They
I should
never
get it.
once talked about fucking.
No. They never talked about sharing a cocoon together.
No, it's what?
I don't think there was another one to begin with.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
him.
They never entertained the idea, dude.
What if
Gooner.
he's ace, dude?
What if he's Pan, dude?
You can't fuck a pan.
What the fuck? This is what
I don't
happens
know,
when we
dude.
record late at night, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just nonsense.
It's the leftover brain
Yeah.
brain fuel.
You want to know something
It's
funny? Speaking
the
of leftover
fumes.
fuel.
We're
So
smoking fumes.
no, so I'm like I was just more tired and hungover. But I went to a soccer game yesterday, right?
Okay.
And watched the Guatemala and Jamaica game. I came out on TV.
Who won? Oh, you
Guatemala?
did? Sick.
Yeah, Guatemala.
Football. I think it's the
Football.
Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup.
Yeah.
We I think the last time
Steve,
we made
if I get
it
you a
was
gold cup, will you wear it?
no.
Uh-huh.
Stop sexualizing me, dude. Not your fucking toy to be
What?
paraded.
I just know the audio listeners
Parade
heard
a
that
toy?
eye roll because it was
Yeah.
loud.
It's like the military parade. I'm sorry.
That shit was,
That shit was sad.
You see
Sad
the
And
and
videos?
messy.
satisfying.
The video of the tank passing by, and all you hear is just.
Yeah.
Oh man,
They're
that
just
was
on there
good.
like
I like the little edit. I like the little edit sound of like them walking in like trying to walk in single file or whatever. Not even single file, just what's the word I'm looking for? As a unit, I guess, or whatever.
In formation.
Just in sync, walking in sync.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like that. There's like an edit of just like a bunch of like high heels just stepping.
They can.
I love it.
They
funny.
can. I think the military, like specifically the army, is kind of shit at it. But like you see the Marines and all that stuff, and they're actually pretty good at it.
You should have got all the color guard kids from Washington high schools and put them in that.
They have a Marines.
Yeah, they have. It's an actual sport too. It's like an Olympic sport. Yeah.
Cadet Kelly would have done that shit right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then got bullied.
Wait. Anyway, back to your fucking thing. What's funny about your shit?
Oh, what was I saying?
You saw Messi on TV. What happened?
No, he popped up on TV.
I popped up on TV.
Oh, that's it.
It was Monday and I was drunk.
Oh, sick.
He's on television.
See me yelling.
Speaking of, okay, hold on. You fucking asshole. Like in the middle of the night yesterday. No, Steve.
What I do?
You sent a fucking message, SOS, and we're like, what's up?
Yeah.
Nothing. And I was like, do I call him? Do I text him? What is happening?
I knew not to call him. I knew that much. I was like, yeah, this is a text message.
Knowing him,
this
he's
morning,
just dumb as hell. And
I was walking back to my car when I said that.
I bet he was like, SOS, I can't find my car.
No, I knew where it was at.
SOS?
I haggled a lady for a $7 hot dog. That's the cheapest I'll get.
Of that?
Hell yeah, that's the cheapest hot dog I'll get.
Wait,
bacon wrap.
$7. That's what you talked it down to?
No, she was selling it for 13, and I was like, I'll give you 7. And she was like, oh
hell no.
She hit me with the mijo. She was like, mijo, I can't. I was like, well, then I guess I'll go home hungry. And she's like, hey. Okay. She's like, pati siete. I was like, yes. Yes.
You're fucking taking this woman's money.
I know he's so proud of himself.
But then I convinced three of my friends to buy a hot dog too, so it made up.
Did they buy them for 13 or 7?
No, they bought them for 7.
You suck. Dude, you suck.
Nah.
This lady's gonna get scolded because
Nah.
It
was the last couple hot dogs for sure. Just trying to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, okay.
So it was the first time the reason I want to talk about it, so it's the first time I ever like did a tailgate. Dude, I forget I could drink sometimes. Because I was like, I had been drinking since 4. From 4 to like midnight, I was like nonstop, just drink.
I'm just laughing because I remember, I think it was February.
Yeah.
Or March.
That's when I mixed alcohol.
I'm gonna stop drinking.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, sure you are, buddy.
Yeah, but you know, el demonio.
It doesn't take much convincing.
It doesn't. It's like my friends are like, stop being a bitch, you're being weird. I was like, all right, I guess I'll keep drinking then. Sorry for trying to better my life, you guys.
See, Richard, that's the problem with us. It's just you and I. So, and he's used to our bullshit. We need another person to also egg him on, because I think he loses his. I
started drinking because of Richard. He got me a tall can as part of my gift for my birthday, and he was like, "Drink it." I was like, "Okay." And so we were outside and we started drinking.
No,
oh no, wait, that was when Thor died.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was already drinking.
I mean, just in general. That's what I mean.
You know what's fucked up? I did get him the tall can on his birthday, and I told him here, and I had one for myself.
I was like, dinner. Yeah.
So he's like, here, just take it. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
No, you left it for me, no?
No, because I left you your other gift. It was the vinyl.
Yeah. It's right there.
And then you were just like, here, we'll drink them another time. I was like, or whenever the fuck we were going out that night or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, whatever. And then it never happened.
I drank other stuff. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've tried. I think I have issues. I have slowed it down though, to be fair. In my defense, I've slowed it down. In my other defense, I like to challenge myself to make sure I'm not a little bitch. And I'm like, I'm gonna drink this shit. And then I shockened and I was like,
I know more people with like questionable drinking habits,
Like
borderline problematic. So I'm like, I don't. Whenever he says,
no, it's
whenever he
better.
says, I'm not gonna drink anymore. I'm like, really? We're out right now. You can't start tomorrow.
You know, I did that
You
once.
can't start tomorrow.
Yeah, and then he's like, nah, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, that's it. That's as far as I go for the push.
You guys want to know what's fucked up? Is that like I've said that to you guys, and that's literally the conversation we've had, and I get fucking gaslit and guilt tripped into being like, well, you're already out. What's the point of being out if you're not gonna drink? I was like,
Right.
you right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I give up. That's why I'm like, either somebody else is gonna push you, or
You know, every year I try just a little bit more, and every year I get called a bitch. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck that. I ain't one.
not by me. Not by me. I say, all right, dude, go on with just bitch your bad
It's
self.
funny. Was it on? It's so bad. On the weekend, I was getting in my car. I was coming home from the gym. I was putting my seatbelt, and I was like, it's hot. I was like, maybe I should drink more. I was like, I think that's my problem. I was like, I'm stressing too much. I was like, I need to go back to drinking. I was like, my life was so much easier when I was just drunk.
I think you can still have the quality of life that you got just by like, if you want to drink, sure, but you don't have to drink shit that's gonna
It's the
blow
thing is,
you out or whatever.
The thing
you
is,
know?
it's like, you know, it's either you go all out or you don't do it at all. Because there's
Okay.
no meeting in the middle.
Hey, you know what that is? That's a lack of self-control. You should fix that.
Hey, you know what? Well, we all have issues. I don't air yours out. You don't air mine out.
Hey, listen.
Because I
think-
have dirty secrets from you.
I think that you can fix that.
all right, listen up. I looked up how many drinks is considered alcoholism.
I'm pretty sure we're all past that point.
What's it called? For men, 5 or more drinks on any day, or 15 or more per week.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no.
But I think I'm going off of the 15 or more per week.
Yeah, no.
I think we're
we're
pretty
good.
safe. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
The most
Are
I
you
have
guys
per week is
really
probably like 6 or 8 for the week.
Oh, you
That's
guys are
crazy.
really drinking like that?
No.
I have no idea.
I drink during the week.
I think
Why?
last time I had a beer was Sunday. That was it.
The last time I had a beer before.
Steve, do you have a problem
before
with
yesterday was
relaxing
Sunday.
and letting your anxiety and stress go? So you use alcohol as a means of relaxation?
No, I do that for fun, dude.
Richard,
What?
is he psychologically conditioning himself to relax with alcohol?
Fucking- I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna claim shit.
Hey, Steve,
What I'm gonna say is, bro,
it.
as long as you ain't dead, bro.
You know what's crazy? I had a game night tonight, right?
A gay night?
Game night. Like I was gonna
Oh.
go to a friend's house and like we were gonna have board games, so it was a BYOB. But I was thinking, I was like, man, I drank Friday, drank Sunday, I drank yesterday. I was like, and I'm gonna drink today. I ended up being like, nah, I can't. I'm too tired. I was like, I can't do this. So I made a responsible choice because I'm gonna drink on Thursday and I'm gonna drink on Friday, and then I'm gonna black out Saturday.
Yep.
Why?
because it's your thing.
I know,
Yeah.
but why blackout?
Because
Why
it's the
not?
weekend.
That's when we're all gonna
Okay.
be there. I feel like that.
Nah, I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
I'm
black out. I'm just gonna get drunk.
I feel like
I was like,
the
please don't black
one
out of my
ti-
house.
I feel like
Excuse
the
me?
one time to do it is when we're all together.
That's
that feels like
that's
disrespectful.
fine. That's fine.
I should
Please
be
don't
allowed
black out
to
of my
black
house.
out of your house.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, why
I
am I
do
allowed to
not
black
want
out
to
of
be
your
the.
house?
I'm in the
I don't
safety
want to
of
be the
four
one to
walls.
explain to my mom, hey, we need an extra bed or some shit. Why? Because my friend's passed out drunk.
You can pass that in my car. I'm taking my car, and I'm pretty sure I'm
You
gonna.
want to know something
pass out.
funny? Your mom told me
Okay.
I'm like family, so it's not some friend. Little,
You're just some random
I didn't say
hud,
some
dude.
friend. I said my friend.
same difference. Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, that is the same difference. We have special titles in your life, Richard. We're more than just your friends.
That's how then with
God
get
forbid.
liver poison.
God forbid he expresses his feelings, dude. He's gonna fucking drink.
See,
God
that's the
forbid.
thing.
I
That's the thing. He expresses his feelings, but not the right way.
Yeah, he
you
does.
know what it is?
He shows
I'm just
hatred.
gonna be straight up honest. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I don't want to have to go through that. I don't want to fucking have to set up a fucking bed or anything, bring you sheets and shit
Oh,
when I'm drunk too.
hey, you're a terrible
don't-
host.
I mean, I
I am.
imagine it's just It's just
Fuck you,
maybe
buddy.
it's I don't know. I just throw a blanket and I throw a pillow and maybe an air mattress might like be inflated or I give a couch. I'm like, all right, cool. There you go.
Yeah. Or sleep next to your cats.
My conscience makes me feel guilty. Last time I did that
You
shit was
wake
to
up?
Derek.
You know, wake up and your
No,
cats
with
are like
the
just
Derek.
sleeping on top of me.
Oh,
Sure.
Just
Last time I
pissed.
did that shit to Derek, and then poor man's had to go to work right after.
That's his
And he-
problem.
that's his fault.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with you being a good host.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's Derek making life choices where he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna crash somewhere, or I'm gonna get drunk enough where I might have to crash somewhere, but I have work the next day. That's all on him.
Bro got blacked out after like like 3 shots, but it was like
Yeah, but yeah,
that was back when he was still a lightweight, and he had them all within like 30 minutes or some shit. What? No, it
was
wasn't
just-
3 shots. It was like 5.
I was just gonna
Maybe
ask if he's gonna be there Saturday, but I wouldn't really.
Oh, I haven't told him.
Yeah, I don't. I was
should
gonna
probably tell
say
him.
it's up to you. I don't know if she knows him like that, so that's why I'm like I can see why he
not really.
wouldn't be there. So, but it's up to you. I was just curious.
I'll tell him if he comes through.
No.
He comes through.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just gonna be an interesting week. The work week went from like semi busy to like kind of busy. 2 big customers, big-ish customers Thursday and Friday, and then I'm hanging out with you guys Saturday,
Wham.
and then Sunday we're playing video games.
What time? Please.
I told my mom about it.
Late evening. Probably,
Late,
like,
please,
around,
because I know I'm gonna be probably hungover a little bit.
Yeah, we'll probably do it sometime after
Yeah.
6. Anytime after 6 works for me.
Yeah, I would imagine. Also, if I do crash, yeah,
No, I can't get
can't do it early.
shit faced. I have something to do Sunday
What?
Sunday morning.
What?
I mean, I'm still gonna drink. Just like I had work today. I showed up and my coworkers were like, "Ew, you look terrible." I was like, "Yeah, but it's Monday, so." I was like, "It's Tuesday." I thought today was Wednesday. I've lost days at this point.
So, what are you doing Sunday?
I have a recital to go watch. 5-year-old recital. Mhm.
Kitty.
Yeah. So I have something wholesome to do.
That's not as
Yeah. You
I
thought
can bust your balls.
you thought I was doing something stupid. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch a
recital.
No, it's I think it's a dance recital.
Cute.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They're doing the Nutcracker.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. What do you mean? That's an actual
It's-
thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it's not fucking Christmas time. It's
Oh.
not even winter. We're not
No,
even in fall.
I just named the first one that I could think of.
Summer
okay?
just started.
My
You
bad.
want to say stupid shit like that, dude?
They're doing Wicked.
Christmas in
dude.
July, dude.
That's
They're doing
crazy.
what?
They're doing Wicked
Oh yeah, part 2.
for the recital.
Oh no,
They're
I don't know. I don't know.
They're
what to
doing
do.
the whole thing. They're having an intermission at like
that's-
the 3-hour mark.
That's a musical, not a
not a dance. Yeah.
Still part of the theater. Still performance.
No,
It's still a performance,
It's
but
a
it's
play.
not a.
it's a play, not a dance.
See, at least mine was an actual dance.
There is dancing in
Yeah, but
Wicked.
wrong season.
Wrong type of dancing.
Who are you to decide what is
Is it
dancing?
Black
What
Swan?
is dancing?
I don't know. It's not ballerina. It's not
Is
ballet.
it hip hop?
It might be. I think so.
Oh,
Whoa.
like Jabberwockies type shit.
I have no idea. They're like 5 and 6 year olds.
I just imagine the 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds with the white mask and the fucking hoodie, the gloves. Oh my god! They go
Wait, but
hard.
if they hit that shit, like record it, bro.
Oh my god!
Promise
That'd
I
be cool.
will.
Put it
He's
on
just gonna
TikTok
send-
and
He's just
Getting
gonna send us a video of just some random ass little kid,
Oh.
little girl, little boy that we don't know, and it's just gonna be a. Doot, 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 doot.
I just
What were you gonna
realized
say?
as I said put it on TikTok, and I just realized I think we're actually gonna lose TikTok in like 2 days
And now
as
we'll
of
be
this
alright, dude.
recording.
We'll be okay.
I don't know, bro.
I got reels and Instagram and YouTube shorts. It's fine.
We'll be
I
okay.
live.
There's no way he takes it away after his big bust.
He busted?
Nah, he definitely ain't busting. That's why he's like that.
No, I said he busted.
Oh yeah, he busted as
Burst.
hell.
Bursting.
Nah, I don't know. I just feel like China's gonna be like, oh fuck, we're sick of this, and they're just gonna
Tired
Cut
of this,
it.
Grandpa. Well, then we
No,
move
I
on
don't
to
know.
China.
I don't think
dude.
so. I think China, we give them too much money. There's no way when it comes to
That's true.
TikTok.
I think
yeah.
him doing the whole
That'd be really
TikTok thing
dumb.
is just him fucking with like people, like for the shits and giggles for himself.
Can I make a quick rant,
Go
bro?
ahead.
The other day, yesterday or Sunday, yesterday, I was just
Speak your
scrolling
truth,
on.
sis.
I was just scrolling on TikTok, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro.
I like legit
Yeah, fool.
15 to 20 vids, all fucking TikTok shop bullshit. Nothing
That's
but like
crazy.
sponsored
That's
fucking
gross.
videos. And I was like,
That's crazy,
what the
bro.
fuck is this, bro? Like, where are my dumbass videos? Give
Where's
me my brain rot.
instant fucking entertainment?
Where's my brain rot? Actually, most of it's all political right now on my fucking feed. But anyway,
That's the reason why I disabled my IG for a while, because I was
it's
like,
a lot. I
it was a
don't
lot.
blame anybody.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I have never ever in my life been overwhelmed at like anything or like felt so, I guess, close to the issue. But because obviously it's our backyard,
Yeah.
and it's very close to home, and it is very close to home because they're out here too. And a lot of
They're
like, yeah,
Apparently, they're like 5 streets down from me.
same.
They
They're
were.
literally around the corner from me. So it's like, yeah, I was like, it was to the point where like I remember I watched the video in the morning. I took a little break in the office, and I went into one of our meeting room, but I didn't turn on the lights. I was just sitting in there, and I was like watching a video, and I cried. Like my eyes, like I quietly cried, and I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I was like, I'm done. I'm at my cap of like, I feel like shit watching this. So I was like, I did the smart thing, and I disconnected, because I was like, as much as I'm for it, I'm about it. And, you know, I root that things come out for the positive for all of us, for everybody who's affected and could be affected by it. I was like, yeah, no, I was like, I'm good for a while. I was like, I finally understand now why people get the way they get, or get so stimulated from it. Yeah, anxious or stimulated from it. And I was like, maybe this is why I keep drinking.
Back to the root cause.
It's just the that never-ending back of your head feeling of you're gonna die. You're dying. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
I
like
had
that.
I had
Yeah,
that
but
once.
now you're paying attention. I did too. I had that when I was in middle school, I think, when it was like really,
Same.
really like hyper aggressive. I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck?
Same. I think I remember telling this on the podcast. I told you guys, I think, that when I was like 8, some shit like that.
You're singing that Malcolm song?
Yeah. What the fuck? I saw, you guys remember Reading Rainbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a whole
Kind of.
segment on it. It's a
About
PBS show.
dying?
No, about natural disasters. And I
Oh, yeah,
got
that
freaked
one was
out.
Fuck, dude. I don't know why that's
I-
in there.
I got super freaked out. Mhm.
watching the old school earthquake movie. I think it was like about the Santa Fe fault or whatever, or some shit. I think. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I remember freaking out about that. But
Yeah.
continue. My bad.
So no, you're good. So I was watching it, and obviously they went over like the earthquakes and like hailstorms and all this stuff, but nothing fucked me up until I saw the tornadoes, like section of it. I don't know why the tornado specifically had like such a hold on me. I was like, holy shit, I can't do anything to that. I'm gonna die. Like my whole family's gonna die. Blah blah blah. And I went out crying, and I was like telling my mom, like, we're gonna fucking die from a tornado. She was like, pendejo, they're not here. I'm like, what? she's like, yeah, those are like in Texas or something. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And then she's like, yeah, we just got to worry about earthquakes.
We got earthquakes.
And I was like, what?
Poor
And
little Richard.
basically, after all of that,
I was scared of tsunamis.
anytime, oh, dude, tsunamis are a little scary too. But anyway, after that, I didn't really like completely think about it. Because every time I started thinking about it, I got such into like a fucking anxiety panic state. And I was just like, nope, just toss that back. I don't even want to think about a death or anything like that.
Right.
And then basically up until like I was 13 to 15, that's when I thought about it more and more and more. And I was just like, I ended up reaching the point of just like, well, I can't do anything about it. And realistically, there's no way to know exactly what happens after.
Yep.
So why am I worried about something that I can't control? And honestly, it's just something that's gonna happen no matter what. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. At this point,
It's like the
just
unavoidable.
whatever happens.
Yeah, but that's the one thing I think I kind of see it the same way. It's just that out of anything that could possibly happen to you, that is gonna happen.
Yeah,
100%, no matter what. So why the fuck am I gonna freak out or really overthink it? Because I ain't gonna remember shit, or I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen.
It's funny that
what the fuck?
It's funny that Richard was like terrified of that, right? Because it's like an actual like natural occurring disaster. My dumbass saw the volcano movie, the one that's based in LA.
Oh wait,
Volcanoes?
No, not 22.
No, it's called Volcanoes. It's with
I don't think I've seen it.
What's his name? Breaking Bad.
Wait, who? The main actor? Bryan Cranston?
Yeah, I think he's the main actor in that one. But it's called Volcanoes. But basically, volcanoes start to like come out from like the tar pit, and
like, brand tar pit.
Yeah, so it's like a giant volcano, and it starts spewing and falling into like the subway system, and people start dying. Dude, it's like bad. Like you literally watch someone where like they're jumping from like cart to run, and then they tell the conductor, and he's kind of a bigger guy, and they're like, "You have to jump, you have to try, you're gonna die." And he's like, I can't. And eventually he like runs and jumps, and he doesn't even make it halfway.
Rip.
He falls in.
Oh.
But you watch him fucking like his hand go in, and he's like screaming of agony and pain and drowning in the lava. I was just like, we're gonna die from volcanoes.
Tommy Lee Jones is the lead. Tommy Lee Jones is the lead to Volcano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1997. Yeah, but
yeah,
I can see that fucking me up as a kid.
It fucked me up as a kid. And like they show lava like going in through homes, and the house is burning like in like Compton and shit. And you see like a chihuahua like run out of the house, and you see him like run through the doggy door and like evade everything. And he's like running, and like you hear people screaming, and he's like trying to avoid the lava. It's such a fucked up movie, dude. Like,
I like that.
Yeah, but I got scarred as a kid.
That happened with me with the earthquake movie. But I think I was outside and I was having like that panic attack moment of like, I'm gonna die. This earthquake's gonna happen. Blah, 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 blah. But I think it was my aunt. My aunt was the one that told me to like, calm down. It's not gonna happen or something like that. It was kind of like realistically, you'll be fine. It's just gonna be scary, but nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna die to an earthquake. That's like that's very rare. But the one thing that super fucked me up after that was the 13 Ghost.
Oh yeah, dude, we talked about that. Yeah,
I still haven't watched that.
Dude, that fucked me up as a kid.
Ghost?
That shit scared the fuck out of me, dude.
Booby Ghost, dude.
After that. And then that being like, I remember going home and being terrified of my house.
Of the jackal.
I called my, oh my god,
the jackal's the one in the in a box, dude. It wasn't even the fat baby one. It was the fucking jackal that scared the shit out of me,
dude. The body wrapped in plastic was so fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? Why is it moving?
Dude, it's fun. I don't get it. It's such a fun. We have to watch it.
I just saw a picture of it.
Dude, that movie.
Which one? The Booby Ghost?
The jackal? No, the jackal. That's a good character design.
It is. No, it's a great movie. Isn't Shaggy the main character? Or one of the characters?
No, he's not the main character, but he is in the movie. Matthew Lillard.
Oh. Shaggy. I'm so sad that that's his fucking just like face. That's his role for our generation.
You know why he milks the shit out of it?
No.
Oh yeah, no, because he's like, that's
Batty gothy bitches love his ass and Scream. They love his ass and Scream, and just him in general. So, amen.
Tortas.
You got some. No,
for $4, dude, we can watch it.
Hottie, batty, gothy,
gothy girls. We can watch it. We gotta watch it.
They do love him.
Yeah, they love him.
What's the other guys?
Some hotties. They love his ass. From
Scream.
Scream.
Their first one.
I don't.
Yeah.
He's
Courtney
I
Cox?
don't- no.
love her.
The guy,
She's hot.
the
She's
killer. Oh God, he has such a
I'm
like.
looking it up.
Oh,
He
the
has such a
handsome guy.
name. Yeah, the other dude. He has such like
Fuck me. Why do they show pictures of them when they're
Name.
old?
Well, that would help me honestly. Screamcast.
David
Let's see.
Arquette? No, and he was Dewey.
Yeah.
Billy,
No,
Billy,
it's Dewey.
Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah, Ski Orc. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. As
He's
him.
handsome.
Who the fuck is his dad?
Is it Ski Ulrich that I'm mixing it up?
AK
Or
Ulrich.
he
Oh,
or
never
he
mind.
is the dad of somebody.
No, I was just wondering because Metallica, their drummer is Lars Ulrich. So I was like, is that his dad? That'd be sick.
Ouch.
Oh, he was born in 1970. Never mind. No way.
Damn. I'm mixing him up with one of the fucking actors, I think. Now I'm looking at the cast. Son of a bitch.
Close the tab. Your ADHD is gonna keep flaring.
I closed it.
Good.
Those movies are good though. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's also good to kind of have those kind of moments
Wait, so
of
where do we?
like freaking out of your untimely demise. Helps you prepare.
Yeah, I guess so. Where do we watch the movie?
Amazon.
Oh.
After
Oh,
we
that's
finish
just
gaming, we could watch it. Oh, I'll just
Hey.
find. Or we can find a. What's it called? A stream for it. Allegedly.
Oh no, I just meant like it's not on any streaming
Oh
platform.
nah,
You know?
dude.
What happened? What's that face?
You just
I
want to
hate
watch
that
it.
movie.
I don't
I hate
care.
that
You're gonna
movie,
sit there and
dude.
watch it and be afraid in your bedroom. That ghost in your closet. That your little cousin
Dude.
was like,
Oh,
there's someone in there.
Yeah.
that's what I
No,
was gonna
it's just
say.
me hiding in there.
I hated that movie for like the whole bathroom thing, and then watching, I think The Ring, or was it The Grudge
dude,
with the
the-
shower scene? That's
That's the
dude,
grudge.
I hate the
where he
bathroom.
gets you in the back where the hand like reaches
Yeah.
out. That's the grudge. The Ring fucked me up
Yep.
too.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
think
dude,
it took
can't do
me.
it.
It took me the third watch to finally see her come out of the TV because I used to be fucking terrified.
Have you guys ever had sleep paralysis?
Yes,
No,
Okay.
once. Yeah.
I'm asking because I was like, has any movie ever actually fucked me up like that? And I don't think it was like, I don't know. Was that movie though where they're like in Alaska or fucking some shit for like who knows how long, and then vampires come out or whatever the fuck?
Oh,
It's like 30
Like-
days of night or some shit like that. I think.
yeah. I don't think that's
don't
the
let the
exact
right
title.
don't let the right one in.
No, it's the one where they're in Alaska and there's vampires around, but they have a certain amount of time till there's like never ending night for like
Yeah.
20 something to 30 something days or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name. It's way longer than that though. I feel like it was like
Was it 40 days?
99 nights, something days a night. I'm like, oh shit. Fuck.
Oh, it is 30 days a night.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
A whole month.
Yeah.
But
but
anyway, I watched it and it wasn't
were a
like
kid or
super
recently?
when I was a kid.
Okay.
I was like maybe I don't know, 11, 12.
Okay.
But I watched it with my sister and we were just watching. Nothing was super scary, at least like to me. Obviously there's the little like jump scares and all that. But I didn't think it would leave a lasting impression until I went to sleep. And basically like I ended up waking up, but I couldn't move anything. Like it's a sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
And my eyes were like wide open.
Oh.
And-
You can feel someone tugging on your feet.
No, I was looking at the ceiling.
Dick.
I was looking at the ceiling and the window, like the moonlight was actually peering in. So there was just shadows in the ceiling. And my fucking
Just the intro to
bitch ass of a
Thriller.
brain just started like manifesting like shadowy faces and like a bunch of them coming down into my face and shit.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Freak the fuck out, bro.
Dude, Richard, no wonder you're the way you are, bro. Oh my God.
And what's it called? I couldn't yell, but I did.
Bro.
I was just like the little kid. Like I couldn't yell any louder. But my mom heard me.
Oh, thank
and
God.
She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, I don't know. I guess like I snapped out of it or something. But I was just like, I swear I saw some fucking thing on the ceiling. Like I didn't say it like that, but And my mom was just like, bless her. She's just like, you didn't pray, did you?
Oh.
When I was younger and crazy shit was happening to me in my room or whatever, and like I thought there were ghosts type shit. It got to the point where I think I was having like really fucked up nightmares, like really, really fucked up nightmares. And then when I would wake up, there'd be creepy shit happening. So I just was not sleeping right. And I remember it finally got to the point where I was just like crying to my mom. And I was like, that I can't go to sleep. I'm terrified, blah, blah, blah. So her solution was, you should pray.
Yeah.
I prayed like a fucking sinner, dude. I was like,
you are one.
Hey, praying for the future me. He just didn't know it. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. But for sleep paralysis, I remember it was funny. It was this room because my brother and I are in separate rooms now, but this is the room that we transitioned from like our little kid room to this room. And the wall that I'm looking at right now, my bed used to be right here and the foot would be to the door. And I had like a little dresser right here. So when I would go to sleep, I would like just curl up or put my hands in and I would face to the wall. So I'd kind of just be sleeping, leaning against the wall, not like actually using the bed. But I remember waking up and not being able to move, sleep paralysis. And I'm just like this. And I'm just freaking the fuck out. I remember feeling like pressure, like as if there was someone like in the room. And then I remember like feeling my bed dip down a little bit. And then then it felt like someone was pushing against my back, like back to back. And I was like, holy fuck, dude, what is happening? And also, same thing as you, I don't really remember, like, I remember distinctly being awake, but I don't remember like kind of falling back asleep or kind of having that aha moment of like, I can move. I just kind of like could. And then I don't know if I think maybe I fell asleep like right afterwards. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember coming out of sleep and then still being in that position. But I remember like finally looking, like being able to flip around and then just kind of like, instead of having my back to the room, have my back in the corner of the wall. And just like, I think I fell asleep like that, just looking.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's just scary, bro. But yeah, you reminded me, I did feel that fucking pressure right here too. I was just like,
it's built up anxiety that comes in.
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm trying to think when it happened. I can't. Well, you know what? It did happen when I was older. It was not when I was a little kid. That's another thing. It happened when I was like late teens, if not like, I don't think,
20s?
I think maybe like 20 years old at the very least. So I don't know, but it was not when I was a kid, not when I was in high school or younger. So
I watched a lot of fucked up movies, like things I shouldn't have watched. Like as a kid, I watched the Chucky movies, the Blair Witch Project. Keep in mind, I have older brothers, so Blair Witch
Project would have fucked me up as a kid.
The Ring fucked me up. It fucked me up. The original one. Signs fucked me up because that gave me fucking the fear of aliens.
Have you watched what's it called? Instead of watching movies, my ass was watching fucking Animal Planet. Because my dad
Shark Week?
No, just everything. I loved Animal Planet.
He was watching nature and he was like, nature's beautiful, but
bro, that shit's sick, bro. There's two shows.
He can kill a fucking gorilla, dude.
You can. It's not by myself.
Didn't watch it enough.
I did. That's why I know.
Nah.
But anyway, there was two shows in specific. The one was called The Most Extreme, and it's just like a countdown of fastest animals, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck, right? That show was goated. So I finished watching that one, and then it led to a show called Lost Tapes.
Oh, dude.
And I was like,
what the fuck? Why are you watching that? That shit's crazy.
It was on like right after it.
Tapes is such a
VHS
fucked up show.
It's like right after, and the whole fucking thing is just like it's supposed to be found footage.
Like people who gotten fucking like disappeared in the Himalayas and fucking.
Oh my god! I think
in the Amazon and shit like that, right?
But specifically for these they were like based around cryptids. So think of the chupacabra, or what's it called, the Mothman,
night terrors,
or Bigfoot.
Creatures,
even I think,
yes, cryptids, yes.
Yeah. So there was the one that I watched. I didn't know. My little dumbass didn't know that it was fake. I watched it, and it was basically supposed to be a scenario where an alien came down to Earth, but the alien was a bug. It's like basically like a bug looking thing, and I guess it went around killing people or whatever the fuck. And at the end of it, like the found footage, you just see it like the people died, I think, and now you just see it fly off. And my dumbass was like, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're so fucked. We're gonna get fucking murdered. And I remember I was freaked out for a little bit, but then I remember at the end of it or some shit, it said obviously like this is fake, but and then the person that was narrating said, but who's to say that this couldn't actually happen possible. Because it could be possible that life exists out there in any form. And that shit had me fucked up. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I was
just thinking about that. I'm like, wait, I haven't really actively thought of like an alien, like spacefaring species could totally come to Earth, and they could totally be hyper intelligent insects with like crazy shit.
Yep.
There's like nothing is out of the realm of possibility when you really, really think about it. Everything can really be broken down straight to math, because it's all a probability of things happening.
But I hate math. I'm not good at it.
That's why, because you're made of it, dude. That's why.
I'm made out of stardust.
Dude, first there was code, and then there was stardust.
Code.
Yeah, there had to have been a formula or blueprint or something that like the idea.
Oh yes,
for something to be made,
bro. That's Jesus.
That's according to Christians and Catholics. Yes, you are right. So hey, we all, again, to circle back to almost the very beginning, we're all gonna find out at some point.
Maybe I should drink more.
Do we have anything else before we end on just death? Do we have like a nice topic?
Oh man,
we've talked about ice. We've talked about death. We've talked about self-reflection again. We've talked about the inevitable demise of the human race. Steve's alcoholism. You guys, I swear, we were funner and happier in the beginning of this podcast. We're getting older and more cynical.
It's late. It's just like whatever pops into the brain right now, man.
We are for sure on like fumes, for sure.
Yeah.
It's also been a very hectic week, to be fair.
Yes, it has been like a very, very busy June.
It's been a very busy June, and not even on the best side. It's been busy. Weird, dude.
Yep.
I was like, add another check mark to why I hate the summer.
Summer sucks,
met you in the summer.
It's the only good thing that came out.
Hate people with summer birthdays. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Aren't you? Is it really a summer baby?
Yeah,
that's why I said I'm sorry.
Bro, if I had a choice, I would have been a fucking winter baby for sure. But no.
I was telling somebody at work, I was just like, these are the days I wish I was fucking filthy rich and I could just go somewhere cool for the fucking summer here. Like
my dad's, I don't know, my uncle's old folks' homes that he lives in. He was talking about how we're talking about the weather, I guess, or something like that. But they're talking about how I think they call them winter bunnies, winter birds, snowbirds. Basically older folks that have money, that have like are retired using the 401k or whatever, migrating over here or during the summer or like the summer season or whatever. Yeah, so that they can just avoid the winter.
Yeah.
And there are some places out here that do allow free stay. You just have to pay for like these things, this that are at. But if you have the RV, you could totally just, if there's space open, you can stay there for at most 6 months. And that's what some people do. They'll just wait 6 months over here, wait for the winter to end over there, and then go back.
That sounds nice as fuck, bro. But the other way, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be somewhere hot as shit.
I want to be able to just go from fall and winter to another fall and winter. Like I just want to be in that sweet spot. That'd be great. Give me sunny days with really cool breezes or just rain.
What is it like? Where do you think that is? Like Iceland?
Fuck. No. I don't even know. Honestly,
where's the place where the sun doesn't leave?
That's Alaska, bro, or Antarctica.
I wouldn't want that.
But the weather's nice.
I want nighttime. I want comfy nights, comfy days.
Oh, where the sun doesn't rise. Sorry, not that the sun's always up.
I think it's isn't New Zealand?
No.
New Zealand?
I think there's parts of like Northern Europe that obviously will affect, like they'll have some kind of effect. I remember seeing somebody literally recently like posting a video. It's like, guess what time it is? And it's 11 p.m., but there's still sunlight out and stuff because, you know,
equator
science.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like the whole like the 30 days or whatever, you literally have to go to like Antarctica or somewhere in the North Pole, because I think that's what like penguins have to go through, bro. They gotta rough that shit out.
I think at some point though, doesn't it becomes night for a while? Does it not?
Yeah, for a while.
Why.
Yeah.
That's what. No, but that's why it's like you go for penguins. They get the baby, the egg or whatever, and then they walk in a flock, like all to group up, because the winter comes, and then like I said, it's like 30, 40 brutal days.
This guy watched Happy Feet one time.
I did.
March of the Penguins.
I watched it plenty of times. March of the Penguins. I watched Farce of the Penguins, bro.
The actual farts, Richard?
Farce.
Not
farts.
Farts. I'm like, is this a parody to March of the Penguin?
Yes. It's narrated by, I think it's Samuel L. Jackson. Am I tripping?
Like, are you sure? Or are you confusing him with fucking...
No, I was right. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson is the narrator.
Morgan Freeman or something.
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson's the narrator, and there's penguins that are talking shit, and Bob Saget and Gilbert Gottfried's in there.
Rest his soul.
It's really shitty and crappy.
Sounds like
it's like that old like epic movie or, you know, scary movie humor.
Yeah. Well, penguins.
I like penguins.
I like twins.
I like beer.
Can we end? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign this out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool. Oh, thank you guys for listening to this fucking just whatever the fuck. I don't know. We went from like Lee said, psychology to fucking addiction to I don't know, a whole bunch of bullshit. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. We're gonna head into our final remarks.
Trauma dump.
And any recommendations, whether if we have any, what we've been obsessed with, music, shows, movies, whatever. We'll start with Steve.
Music. Rather Be by Giveon.
That's old song, right?
It's not that old. It just came out. It came out in May.
Oh, I
I'm
thought it was
listening
a
to the wrong
different
one.
song.
Giveon,
Yeah, I was like-
Giveon.
Yeah, they had a different song. I'm thinking of a different song.
When I'm with me, there's no place I'd rather be.
Yeah,
That's the
That's
one
what
I
I'm
was
thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Huh.
When do you listen to this music, Steve? When you're working?
When I'm drinking. No, just kidding. Yeah, when I'm working.
So all the time.
Rather be with you. What? Yeah, I'm always working, dude.
So you're always drinking.
All right.
Final
Good
remarks. Don't be peer pressured into doing things you truly
Okay.
enjoy. Go out and do it, dude.
But also, don't be a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't let your friends peer pressure you into enjoying what you truly enjoy. And if you enjoy it, whether it's a
Wait,
bump
what?
or just a can or 12 or maybe even a bottle, goddamn enjoy it. Because
know
we
what,
got
though?
too much hate in this world. Hold on, I'm cooking.
Okay, my bad.
We got too much hate to not be able to crack a cold one with your friends or by yourself or with family.
This guy's saying open a 12 pack with ice. Look at him.
What?
Nah,
Yeah, ice in my cooler.
There you go.
And that's
Good
it.
job,
All right.
Steve.
That's it.
Need a Kawamba. Yeah.
Cool. Go, Lee.
Hi. I don't think I have any songs. So I haven't really been listening to music lately. Not really watching anything new. Still binging my shit. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really been doing anything really. I'm kind of like in this weird limbo of like, I more or less want to play video games. I just don't have the means of playing them at the moment. So that's where my brain is kind of leaning
feel
more
burnt?
towards video. No, I
What do you
just
mean?
I want to play video games. I just
Oh.
don't have the money to buy the games that I want to
you
play
wanna
right now.
new games.
Yes,
Okay.
I have. Like I've been playing the games that I've been playing for a little while now. And then I picked up old ones that I used to play. So I kind of want to play something new. So that's why I'm looking forward to Sunday because I'm like, sick. Could play a new game and I can play with you guys. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah, so that's where I kind of like in a
Getting
weird
that
entertainment
for show.
limbo. I'm just sticking to Bone still, just binging that, watching some animes that I picked up again. Because I stopped watching because I was binging Bones.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's kind of about it for recommendations, I guess. Nothing really.
Doesn't Kaiju come out next month?
I don't know.
Yeah, the 22nd. And then Dan to Dan comes out on the 8th.
I still haven't watched
My
season
birthday.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Dandadan?
It's the 7th to the 8th.
It's just crackheady. I don't know.
That's the point,
It's cool, but it's
I feel like
crackheady.
most of those like what are they called?
Then
Shit.
shoujos?
Shonen.
Shonen. Okay.
Is it shonen?
Shonen.
Yeah,
No, I think it
shonen.
is shonen. Yes. I
Like
think
modern day shonens are all just super fast paced brain rot.
Mhm.
Like yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you are right. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's kind of about it. I would just, if anything, I recommend checking out your old hobbies again. Maybe you are better, maybe have more time for something that you let go or have a new appreciation for it. So reread a book, play an old game, have a drink with an old friend, whatever. As for final regards,
Don't go back to your toxic ex.
Yeah, don't do that.
I know.
If
Someone was
if-
thinking about doing it when you said
if people have to tell you that, this advice is not for you. I just want you to know
Shouldn't be
that.
drinking.
And the fact that I even have to tell you that is problematic as
Should be
fuck.
smoking.
Yeah. But that's it. That'll,
Alright.
that'll be my final regards to pick up your old hobbies.
That's a good one.
Learn to relove some stuff.
"Dude,
It'll be good distraction from the world burning in the next couple months.
hell yeah." All right.
World War III.
Well, on that happy note, I have one song to recommend. It is called
Fun.
It is called "Who Is the Hunter, Who Is the Prey" by the Sorcerers and Chip Wickham.
Give it to me. Gimme. Song, dude.
I hate both of you.
What's the name of the band again?
The Sorcerers and Chip
God.
Wickham.
In Search of the Lost City of the Monkey God.
Mm-hmm. This song just screams heist to me, and it's just so fucking like, I don't know. I love this kind of shit. Use it to plan some mischief in your fucking town or whatever.
I wonder why their comment section's turned off.
I'm like, God, you're on YouTube. I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway, what?
Cool music though.
Yeah. Anyway,
It
just
is
listen to
heisty.
it. It's a little jazzy type of thing. But anyway,
You plan to steal
Fun-
that bag? Play that shit.
hell yeah. Final remarks, final words. Fuck ice. I'll say that again.
Welcome.
What's it called? Stay safe, stay vigilant, as we always say. Yeah, I don't know if as far as like I'll just double back off of what Lee said. Just rediscover some passions. Why not? Maybe you're better at them now. Maybe you'll discover something a lot more better about it. I don't know. Either
There
way,
you go.
just do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Do
of
some-
it's a lot of fucking things happening in the world. Get a little distraction in there.
do something positive for yourself, whether it's to keep yourself busy or to have some fun
Right.
or better yourself. Do it for the
Yes.
summer. You're gonna
But
need it.
yeah, that's it from us. Thank you guys for listening.
Yay!
Please don't forget to like the video. Don't
Comment
forget-
on the video.
if you would like, please subscribe. If you would like to hear more, we upload almost every week. And
Ring the bell.
share with a friend. Thank you guys. We will catch you guys next week.